I want to determine how this force is creating a moment, and I want to figure out how much of that moment goes about the OA axis, right? So if this is my axis here, I want to find how much of that force is creating a moment, how much of that moment is about that axis. So again, what I need to do is I need to find a moment about somewhere, drawing an R vector from somewhere along the axis to somewhere along the force. And again, I choose the easiest one possible, which will be the R vector A to B. So I'm going to essentially find the moment about A because it gives me the simplest RAB crossed with F, where R from A to B is nothing more than negative 0.2 K. F is given in the problem statement right here. So then the moment about A is negative 40I minus 60J. And again, I can choose my R vector to go from anywhere along the line of axis, the 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 axis of interest, to anywhere along the line of axis of the force. The easiest way to do that is from A to B because it's just the simple negative 0.2 K. So now I have the moment of this force about point A, but I want to find out how much of that is about the OA axis. So again, what I need is I need the unit vector from O to A to find out what component of that moment is about the OA axis. So we go position vector from O to A is 0.3I, 0.4J. This is a 3, 4, 5 triangle, so the magnitude will be 0.5. And from that, I get the unit vector of 0.6I plus 0.8J. That is the unit vector, magnitude of 1, it directed from O to A. Now that I have that, I can find how much of that moment that I calculated is actually about the OA axis by taking my moment about point A, dotting it with the unit vector from O to A. So I'm going to take i's times I, so negative 40 times 0.6 plus j times j, which will be 0.6 times 0.8. And from that, I get a negative 72. Now, again, negative 72 essentially tells me that my moment is in that direction, creates that sort of direction about the OA axis, if you follow the right-hand rule. I, of course, went from O to A. The moment is in the direction from A to O. That's why the negative answer is there. But again, we're looking for a magnitude here, so it doesn't really matter because it's just 72 Newton meters. So again, to find how much of that moment is about a specific axis, I first find a moment from anywhere along the axis to anywhere along the force, and then dot that with the unit vector in the axis of interest to find how much of that force is in the specified direction.